Part 2. Valgrind, allow us to show you who you are facing, Guy Crimson, and what we have learned inside Rimuru's stomach, and reading his memories. It's time for you to face the ultimate fusion of what this world has to offer. Both made some space at each other, powered down to 50 each strength, and began to dance, putting their arms to the left and right, and a pose, and said, Valgrind and Velzard, Fu, Sion Haa. Of course, the fingers match, and both of them begin to turn blue and red. They realize it is working, and they begin to fuse into someone as both of them become like a tornado. Everyone was confused about the dance they saw and saw them change, but something was different. They couldn't sense two true dragons. No, it was something else. They sensed something powerful was coming. A bright light came to everyone, and they had to cover their eyes. They watched Velzard and Valgrind fuse into a new warrior. No, someone was being reborn again, but into this world, finally making her debut to everyone here. The bright light was going everywhere and making noise. Wammm foo bam bam wammm. Everyone, what is this bright light? This power is going off the chats. And Milam, whoa, whatever is coming it even stronger than me, no equal to me. I don't know, but it's powerful. Guy, just what hell did they just learn in Rimuru's stomach and memories? Veldora, kuhahaha, they mastered it. They master the fusion dance. Rimuru seal Valera and Spirit. Less than it's about damn time. Here she comes, the true strongest of the true dragon of today. Greater than, the nightmare fuel of the world, a fusion of two true dragons. And all of the timelines. The light ended then, a beautiful lady showed up with long purple hair, not like blue or white hair, but purple, lavender, or lavender gray color, or cold purple hair. The fusion attire. White pants, a blue or black vest with yellow or orange padding around the shoulders and neck, a black sports bra, and black shoes with blue leg wraps. And finally, a yellow bandana. The ultimate fusion has arrived, and she is hungry for a fight and will show no mercy. She has been reborn. Everyone was surprised at the new person in the room and how powerful she was. Just who was she? Milam had stars in her eyes, and everyone else was shook. Guy, who are you? Where Velzard and Valgrind? But, women talk with two voices together, which surprised everyone except the true dragon family. She smirked at them. Grinzard. Smirked. I am Grinzard, the fusion of Velzard and Valgrind of the two true dragon's sisters. I am the strongest fusion of all true dragons. It's over, Guy Crimson, I am coming for you. You pay for leaving them in the cave. Now you have to deal with me. Aura boost whoosh. WOOSSSSHHH. Grinzard's aura power had grown, and everyone who was seated or having trouble breathing, or the room turned hot and cold, due to the power she was unleashing. So this is the power of two true dragons if they fused, or what everyone is thinking, a new fear has been unlocked. Guy, what a fusion. What, so this is what you both were talking about earlier? Growl, this just broke my world balance. No, it shattered. No, it's sick at the bottom of the ocean. Damn it, Rimuru. Rimuru put both middle fingers at Guy and said, Rimuru, checkmate, homeless emperor bitch. And that's the bottom line, cause Rimuru Kono Tempest says so. Haha, you fucking screwed Guy Crimson. Get ready for the ass weeping of the lifetime. Spirits, the ultimate warrior is here, Grynzard. Look at that form and power, there can be no doubt that this is the strongest fusion of this world. Milam, what is this? What is this? It's incredibly strong. So this is the fusion of Aunt Velzard and Aunt Velgrind. I want to fight her next. Ramirez. Her power is on a whole other level. She, perfectly. Too hot and too cold. She was being pushed back by the wind of the aura of Grinzard. Trainee. I got you, Lady Ramirez. Her energy is so strong I can't even breathe. Dino. What the fuck is this? Rimuru, what have you done? They were already strong as themselves and now they become one person. You doom us all. You fucking madman. Gagruel. No way. Luminous. What the hell? They combine their power. How? I must ask Hinata about this if she knows this fusion dance. If she does, then I hope we can do it together one day. Roy. Impossible. Gaspahu. Her aura. I can't stand still in my seat. What power? Shizu, Shinsharanga, Beretta, and Trainee. Wow, so this is fusion. Yikes. Too hot and too cold. Shinsha summoned the angel stuff and protected herself from the energy that Grinzard was unleashing. Some attendants are having trouble standing up or breathing. Gregor. Haha, Alpha Rimuru, you and your secrets. I love it, I must tell the other slime about this. Leon Frey. Oh, this is a powerful fusion of the true dragons. Oh no, a new nightmare fear is unlocked. Everyone, you too can say that again. Holy, it's so cold and hot in here. Clayman. No, impossible. How can they just become one person? Rain, Misery, and Obera, what the hell is this power? She is perfectly in power. Diablo. Kufufu. So Lord Rimuru and his mothers were hiding this from us. How interesting. Kufufu. In the afterlife, real quick. Lucia. Haha, so this is the completely fusion of Velzard and Velgrind. This is Grynzard. This is going to be awesome to watch. Veldanava. I fear no man but that thing. It scares me. Lucia. Let go Grynzard, kick guy butt and make him suffer. Back to everyone in Wapergis. Rimuru. Haha, you all like this. This is the power of a fusion of two true dragons doing the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z, a TV show I watched as a child. It took a while for them to master it, but they finally did it. Veldora. Grynzard. Remember, if you are going to fight guy, you better do it fast. Remember, using too much power can shorten the fusion time. Grynzard. You don't have to tell me twice, I know that now, let us all fight now, I don't know how much time I can hold this form. And Milam, I promise that another time we can test your strength against me. Milam. Okay, you better. I can't for that, haha, show guy no mercy, and Grynzard. Grynzard gave her a thumbs up. Shizu got off her seat, summoned her Keyblade, Valera got out her assassin weapon, and Rimuru got out her Hailflare. Milam jumped out of her seat, and all three walked forward. Leon and Dagruel too. Clayman summon a doll thing and a little fox, and summon a few monster friends. Clayman, you two better not fail. Rimuru. Gregor, go deal with Clayman's subordinates, Diablo Obera, and Ranga, old man, protect Shinsha. Also, Diablo Obera has a recording crystal ball, and records every fight so we can show it to everyone back in Tempest. Diablo Obera and Ranga. Right way, sir. Gregor. Right away, Alpha Rimuru. Ramirez. Beretta trainee, do the same as Diablo and Obera, so we can have different points of view. Beretta and trainee. Very well, Lady Ramirez. Veldora. Don't worry, she will be protected by us. Shinsha. Go Papa and Mama and Grandma Grynzard and Aunt Valera. Gregor walks to Clayman's subordinates and summons his guns. But he notices something wrong with the fox. So he did indeed save that one for last. He has felt with others and Clayman himself. Clayman. Ah, so you with armor want to fight me and my subordinates? Very well, come at us. Gregor. This should be easy. Also, you will face one of the special forces of Tempest. I am from a group called Foxtrot Group, and my name is Gregor, a captain in that squad. Clayman, was it well? I guess I have to dog walk you to the ground, you learn how to face Slime Clone Commando. He put his gun, DC 17 meters repeating blaster, in the air at him. Clayman HMPH, so your slime huh? No matter, your slime is the weakness race. Rimuru. Don't underestimate him, he is part of special forces for a real reason. Clayman. Guy. HMPH, I will have to talk with you later, Rimuru, about this fusion thing. Snap. A green barrier was around them, by Guy. Now everyone was staring at each other and saying their last conversation to each other. Rimuru and Milam Pav. Rimuru. You know, Milam, now that I'm much stronger than the last time you saw me, I also kind of accidentally evolved the 5th true dragon and grown even more. This shocks everyone who didn't, but they ask him later if he's telling the truth or not. Milam. Wait, you evolved into a true dragon. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. But I am still pissed off that you hid my family from me. She is still pissed off. Rimuru. I know, and I am sorry for that. Now get ready for a rematch. Shizu and Leon's Pav. Shizu. You know, after being treated horribly by the spirits Ifrit for so long, I feel like I have a grudge against, but tell me one thing, why have I been summoned and said just another failed experiment? Leon. HMPH, to that, I was summoned by an old childhood friend, so I tried to summon many people, but nothing yet, but I got you that had the elements of fire, so you were lucky to live. Shizu. TCH. I see, I guess I beat the sense out of you. I still never forgive you for what you have done to me. Valera and Dagruel Pav. Dagruel. Well, this should be interesting. I'm fighting Veldora's daughter. Let's see how strong you really are, from big fish to humans. Valera, I will defeat you, and let's see which one of us is stronger. I try my best in my assassinhood or ninja way. Let the fight begin. Grinzard and Guy's Pav. Before the Grinzard attack, she answered to the guy. Grinzard, unfortunately, this fusion has a time limit, so let's do this already and fast. Guy, a battle between a demon lord and the fusion of the true dragon, this should be fun. Also, finally, a challenging thing has been boring around here. Everyone had their conversations of last words to their opponents. Waited to see who would dare strike first, and then Milam went to Rimuru, and Shizu to Leon, and Dagruel to Valera. But they got their answers from Grinzard, who went straight ahead at Guy. Then, Milam flew ahead to Rimuru, and Shizu charged at Leon, and Dagruel went at Valera with a punch. All block it or dodge attacks. Bam bam slash bam, WMM bang. Let the battles begin. As Grinzard went forward to the guy with super fast speed with a punch, the guy tried to block, but she was way too fast and was sent back flying into the wall. Bam! Guy! Ah, so fast must be from Velgrind. I've got to be careful around this fusion, it seems I have to go all out then. Guy hit the barrier wall, dusted himself off, got serious, and powered up to the max. While in the background, there was an explosion and a punch shock wave, and gun noises or even sword slashes. Grinzard. Come on, keep up, Guy, or are you scared of the most powerful fusion of today? It's shame I will give you the worst fucking ass beating to the ground. I make sure every bone or demon skill is broken in your body. To the point you won't regeneration. Guy. Growl. To think Rimuru will make you two fuse into one being, something that has never been heard of. I will have to punish him later for making you two fuse. Ack, kick, knee, knee. But he wasn't able to finish his sentence cause Grinzard kicked him from behind, then another kick, another kick, too many kicks with her arm crossed. Grinzard, keep my son's name out of your fucking mouth. Guy Crimson, kick, knee, kick. She was still kicking and kneeing him so fast to the point Guy had enough to try and start punching her or trying to dodge her attack. Grinzard, come on, and here I thought you were the strongest demon lord to date. It seems you can keep up with my speed. I haven't used my hand yet, I am just kicking you. Guy, don't get too cocky. I am just checking your strength, it seems I have to get more serious. Take this napalm burst. Guy uses a bit of fire magic and blasts Grinzard. But she dodges it with a backflip and kicks the attack back at the guy, which shocks him. Guy, what? Boom. Grinzard, haha, I just used an aura move I read in Rimuru's memories to protect myself and try to kick it right back at you. Sigh, I can't play with him forever, I need to use full power at the bat, but if I do that, I will shorten my fusion time. I have to be careful here on out. But all I have to do is damage him enough and make him use a lot more magicals, and in this fight. I can't let him copy abilities just yet. That will be a bad idea. The smoke cleared, and the guy had his arm in an X. He was thinking and remembered she said she only has a time limit, which means he has to finish her off first before he gets defeated. Guy. I see. She has a time limit, right? So if I can make use of all her power from the start, I will have a chance of beating her. Ha, I see where I'd better make this fight go fast, which means I have to go to the max and make use of her time. I never use my power at the beginning, but in this, I have to. Guy uses some dark magic, shot at Grinzard, jumped up and flew over to him, then they started fighting hand-to-hand combat. Then, they went so fast that everyone could feel their shock waves around the barrier. Boom boom boom, kick knee. Guy, come on, show me some of your moves and powers of Frost and Scorch. Make this fight interesting, or are you afraid that your fusion time will run out? Grinzard, and make my fusion time run out fast, no thank you. I will try my best to damage you and kill you somehow. Damn it, he is onto me. Okay, think what a fusion can do with two people who have their abilities combined. I've been reading so much manga and meditating to fight in my brain for my Frost and Scorch. Let's see what kind of power I can think outside the box. Their Velzard time stop ability and Velgrind speed. Wait, can I recreate hit time skip ability from Dragon Ball Super? If I can combine both Velzard's time stop and Eternal World from her ultimate skill, Gabriel's, Lord of Patience and Velgrind's speed abilities. I can recreate it for a short time, and if I do that, then haha. Yes, that could work. Yes, go fusion me. Grinzard backed off fast and tried to use Time Stop, Eternal World, and Velgrind speed abilities to recreate the legendary Assassin Hits Dragon Ball move. She focuses on those abilities, and the world suddenly changed. Only the people who had the time stop fighting, and look at Grinzard on what she was doing. The world became blurred and green and glass stuttering. A few thought time stop was activated, but something was different about it. Grinzard used her new move, time skip, and used her speed, which teleported her away, where she was. Guy. Huh, where did she? Ah. Purple beams came through his stomach when she appeared in front of him. Which surprised him. She used her new ability, time skip, and hit her punch was purple but had a bit of white color to it. Rimuru, Shizu, Dagruel, and Veldora were surprised by this. But then Rimuru, Seal and Veldora realized that what she was doing there was one move that time manipulation could do, and time stop could be scary if it was added, time skip. Rimuru, Seal and Veldora. No way, don't tell me she's using time skip like Hit from Dragon Ball Super. If she's using Velzard time stop and Velgrin speed, then, oh, that is so genius of her. Rimuru, Seal, do research on Hit time skip ability, work on Dragon Ball, and how did Grinzard find a way to make it happen? Right away, but let's get in contact with her. Grinzard. Haha, yes, it works. I can time skip through time now for a few seconds. Now to be very careful not to make Guy copy this move. Grinzard, did you find a way to make time skip? Grinzard. Yes, I did. Seal, make sure to copy this move if Rimuru wants to have it and use it on Milam, knowing you will just recreate yourself. Now let's get back to fighting Guy. Understood. Rimuru and Veldora, realize what move you did. Now is the time to copy the time skip to use it on Milam or more future enemy. Guy, what the heck? What did she do? I can move in the stopped world. So why didn't I sense her? No, don't tell me this fusion of Velzard and Velgrind found a way to upgrade time stop. Why you? Then she disappeared and hit Guy from behind, and again the purple and white colors came. Bam, Guy was sent back, and the world was back to normal. Then Grinzard put both her hands behind her back and waited for Guy to go after her. Guy, I don't know what you just did, but I won't make you make the same mistakes again. Came here. Guy charges forward with a punch, but Grinzard fended again and world forced again, and the Guy's punches were through her. She uses one-hit abilities again, Tides of Time, another ability in the time skip that Hit uses. Guy. What? Pooch. Bam. Guy was hit in the face and was sent back, then Grinzard wanted forward and time skipped tremor pulses. She kicked him hard in the gut area of his. Then she kicked him again and again. Grinzard. Haha, you're too slow. Haha, this is the new best move I have done. Thank you, brother, and Rimuru for telling us about fusion in Dragon Ball. Kick bam bam, knee, 10x times. Guy. Ow. Then the world went back to normal. Guy took a knee and tried to get his breath. He was confused. The speed was different, but he couldn't figure out how Grinzard's time stop upgrade worked somehow. Guy. What the hell is happening? I can move in the world of time stop, how are they doing this? Grinzard. Not telling you. But I think that is enough of this attack, I don't want you to copy it, Guy. That will be a bad move on my part. And that was a bit more power I used. Now let me show you what their hand can do. Here I come, Guy. Damn, I missed my chances to copy it. All well, her other attack will be next. She went forward, and Guy went up and went forward as well. They went in the air flying, containing sparing. Grinzard grabbed his arm and threw him over her and slammed him into the barrier wall. Then knee him in the gut so hard that the barrier cracked a little. Crack. Guy then sidekicks her, finally getting a hit in, then uses nuclear magic. And create death streak, then the dark light was, and hit Grinzard hard with the surprise attack. A big explosion was made, and an explosion in her face. Kaboom. Grinzard. Grinzard was sent back down and landed on her feet, and Guy went after her again, but blocked his attack, then they went back to punching each other. They were fighting until Grinzard made her hand go fire and ice as she made ice make flame, a move that Grey Fullbuster has, but she did with her frost and scorch. Grinzard. Frost makes flames. As a big ice flame came over her and Guy got it by it. It was cold, but then it was hot at the same time, like hot. It was it, exposition, and everyone felt the heat and cold at the same time. Like, nitrogen was being shown around the place as it smoked around. Guy. Why does it burn and feel cold at the same time? Grinzard. Did you forget I'm a fusion? Third Pav. Everyone who was fighting. Whoa. Why is it so cold and hot in here? Rimuru. Whoa, it feels like liquid nitrogen if lava was added, it's like an extreme showdown of extreme hot and cold. Holy crap, I didn't expect both my moms to be this powerful as Grinzard. I mean, I did see them fuse inside my stomach, but still. Milam. Whoa, so this is the power of fusion. Eek, it's still cold and hot. Also, you visit them when? Rimuru. I can subconsciously be in my stomach. I even took Valera there sometimes, and she was named by Veldora there. I wasn't the one who named her. Valera. He's right about that. Milam. Oh, come on. We will have more talk about this later, Rimuru. Shizu. Thank God or thank Rimuru uncle, I didn't need to fight them in this fusion. Valera. It was probably a good thing we told them to. If they did, you would have lost immediately. Good thing we told them not to. Dagruel. Question before we go back to fighting our challengers, where did they find this move skill of a fusion or dance thing? Rimuru. They found it in Dragon Ball. In my previous life, there was a famous book series and anime about it. Also, thank Veldora for telling them this move is unfortunately that move that needs to be danced perfectly, if you do it wrong can make you go fat or old and skinny. Also, you need to lower your power level to 50 in order for it to work, and you need to be the same size. What do you think my parent were doing in my stomach, learning new moves, and practicing the dance correctly? And no, Milam, you will not force people to fusion together to enjoy your fighting obsession. Milam. Oh, come on, imagine a fusion of Uncle Veldora and Dagruel, or a fusion of Shizu and Valera, or other people to do it. Everyone inside the barrier and outside barrier. No, Milam, we are not doing that. I don't want to become fat or old and skinny. Milam. Ah, fine, no fusion fighting. Pout. Rimuru. Now, let's get back to fighting. Everyone is inside the barrier, right? Meanwhile, outside the barrier. Luminous. Oh, I see, well, to be bad, I wanted to fuse with Hinata, or maybe she will agree to it. I might ask her about it. Dino. What the hell are there like monsters of each, especially Grinzard, the fusion of Velzard and Velgrind. I don't want to mess with any of them if they fused into Grinzard. Ramirez. Yeah, how strong are they anyway? They seem stronger than Guy or Milam or equal to them. Veldora. Kuhahaha, I showed them this move in a book. And we watch anime movies. It is a very powerful skill, but unfortunately, its abilities may not last for long. They may have unfused any minutes if they use power. Shinsha. It's scary to think Grandams are this powerful, as they are as Grinzard. I wonder what they are thinking right now. Diablo. They are probably thinking about how to destroy Guy and embarrass him, Kufufu. This fusion is very interesting. Kind of makes me wonder what if Lord Rimuru fused with someone here. Oh, I hope he fuses with me. Veldora. Back off, Diablo, I will be the one to fuse with him, you got that. I hope you will accept me as his fusion partner. Obera. Don't make us have a new nightmare fuel Lord, Veldora, you or Diablo. Rain. Damn it, we are way falling behind. Also, remind me never to piss off Velzard again or she will ask her sisters to beat me or you up. Misery. Agreed, we never pissed them off and let them become Grinzard. Grinzard Pav. The smoke clears, and Guy tries using fire and sends a bug wave of it to Grinzard. However, Grinzard was prepared for this and made her hand together and made ice make wall. Grinzard. Frost make wall. A big frost wall was summoned, and the black guy attacked. Then she quickly made her hand to create a move called Sub-Zero Slammer from Pokemon. Grinzard. Sub-Zero Slammer. A powerful frost wave came right after and hit him with force. Frozen him and a big ice spike around him, and an explosion right in his face. Guy. Ah, whoa, that was cold but a different type of cold. Grinzard. Pokemon, move, it seems very effective. Now take this Crimson Lotus, exploding flame blade. As a big sword fire went around her arms, and all of it went to the guy, and he tried to double, but it was no use. The flames hit him got damaged him. Guy. Ouch, okay, let you really pissed me off take more fire. Napalm burst, as he shot more fire and made a wave of it to hit Grinzard, but he was in for a surprise. Grinzard didn't tank it, but she did have one idea to shook him completely. When the attack was coming, she smirked and opened her mouth to a deep breath, then the fire from Guy was sucked like a vacuum cleaner. Gulp 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 gulp. Guy. Excuse me, are you eating my fire? Everyone heard this as they looked back at Grinzard as she was eating a Guy fire. Which really shocked them, expecting the Tempest family who have read fairy tale. Everyone except the Tempest family. Did she just eat fire? How? Rimuru. Short answer, a manga book called Fairy Tale. Gulp gulp. Grinzard. Burba. Thanks for the meal. Huh, now I know how Natus feels when he eats fire. Now I can use your fire against you. Haha. She lit up the fire she got from him, then created Dragon God's brilliant flame from Fairy Tale. And added her Skrok fire and added lava to it. Grinzard. Dragon God's brilliant scorch flame. As she went up high and combined both fire forms, hers and Guy's together, and slammed both of them together at Guy as the fire hit him completely. Boom. The explosion went off, and a big light was shining on Guy, accepting the attacks and the explosion. Kaboom. Guy. Ah. Grinzard. Grinzard just smirked and prepared another move as she made ice release. Demonic mirroring ice crystals, creates a dome of 21 ice mirrors around the user. The user can enter the mirrors and may switch mirrors once per turn. If the user is in any mirror, their image is in all the mirrors. Grinzard. Frost release. Demonic mirroring ice crystals. Many ice 21 ice mirrors around Guy, and he didn't know which one was the real Grinzard. Guy. Oh, what's this? This is new. Grinzard. I am just getting started, Guy. Take this Holy Cannon plus Skrok Frost. She combined Holy Cannon plus Skrok and Frost together in the mirrors, and Blame of Light went to Guy. He realized too late that this was true, so he made a barrier to protect himself from what was coming. Boom boom 21x time were hitting Guy, but his shield was breaking when each attack started to break when 10 of them hit, but now the shield broke and the attacks hit him. Boom 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 11x boom. Guy. Ah, okay, that was an interesting trap, but that won't work on me next time. I have copied that one earlier attack. Crimson Lotus. Exploding Flame Blade. Guy did the same attack, sent fire around, tried to destroy the mirrors that Grinzard made for him. Then Grinzard uses a release of waves of fire and spins around doing the spinaroonie at Guy, but he dodges it by a hair. She goes on the offense and uses Fire Dragon's Wing attack. Grinzard. Scorch Dragon Wing attack. She goes forward and fires all the fire at Guy, then gets hit, but then he counterattacks with his nuclear magic. Kaboom. Then Grinzard uses Ice Make. Knuckle from the family tail with her hand, and a magic circle comes. Grinzard. Frost makes. Knuckle. With Scorch magic at the end. Many knuckles. Came to punch Guy out a few times at the end when he got it. Some fire of Scorch tried to burn him. Guy. Ah you bitch. This is tough and exciting. Never had enough. I thought something like this existed, a fusion, but I can tell she used too much power on that last attack. I wonder how much time she had left. Time to get serious, you made it go all out now, face this. He summoned a new weapon, out it was the Genesis grade weapon called World. This shocked Grinzard, she had never seen a sword like that. Guy, congratulations, you made me pull out the world's Genesis grade that Veldanova's made, and I was entrusted with. You'd better be ready, because I won't be holding anything back this time. Grinzard. I see, well, time to make my weapon then Azure Dragon Blades. And Frost make sword. Oh boy, I think I only have 10 or 5 minutes left in this form. I got this finished fast. Or else I might fail to weaken him. I used too much power on these last moves, but it was worth it. It was a good test for my strength, if only the fusions didn't have the downside of using too much power and have 30 minutes. Why can't it be one day as for a time limit? She makes 2 swords in both hands as she gets ready for a sword battle. As both changed around and their blade met. Cling slash slash. Slash 60x time slashes and ding. They were going so fast that this fight might end soon. Grinzard needs to hear and damage him and make him use all his magicals Anong to make Velzard and Velgrind finish him off for good. Grinzard. Sorry girls, my time here is almost up. This was fun. If you two ever are in danger or need help fighting someone stranger, be your last trap card. Guy. Haha, you're running out of time, huh, it seems I will win this match, Grinzard. This was fun, but I was the winner in this match, I face Velgrind or Velzard. She loses her ice sword and is then forced to make an ice move to get out of her head. Grinzard. True, but I am still not done yet. Until I defuse, you're dealing with Velzard and Velgrind now, or maybe Rimuru can if I can't. Ice make unlimited. One-sided chaotic dance. As a ice with remarkable shaping speed, a vast number of swords are created, all made of ice in various shapes and sizes. All fired at Guy, and he got hit or slashed them a few of them. Then Grinzard uses her other sword to make fire around it and forces the entry of Scorch Fire into it. She was making a bleach move, Yamamoto Bankai Zenka no Tachi. Grinzard. Bankai Zenka no Tachi. As the floor turned into lava and the room of the barrier became hot, everyone on the floor flew up into the sky on wings or flying magic, or jetpacks. Everyone looked at Grinzard, who was making another move. Grinzard. Tenchi Kaijin. Grinzard swung her sword, and a powerful flame attack came. Guy tried to block it, but he was having trouble with it. He lost his grip on his sword, and the attack hit him, and the explosion came after. Kaboom! A huge shock wave came, and everyone had to make an X with their arms to protect themselves from this attack. Guy. Ah, Grinzard. I am not done, take this. Half cold, half hot and domain expansion. Frozen Wonderland and Scrock Lavaland. She generates ice, frost, and cold from the right side of her body, and fire, flames, and heat from the left. She was doing Shoto Todoroki's move like he had his fight with Deku at the sports festival. And the whole room became one big blizzard, and they made the floor lava. She was now using her ultimate skill fusions of Gabriel's and Ragel, and Leviathan. That became the ultimate skill, Goddess of Frost Scrock Queen. This got everyone's attention and stopped fighting. It seemed Grinzard and Guy Crimson's fight was coming to an end. They can't mess with this even outside the barrier. They watch this battle unfolding. Third Pav. Rimuru Seal. It seems she is at her end of time limit. Haha, go mom, Grinzard. Veldora Valera Spirit and Shizu. Indeed, finish him off, Grinzard. Milam. Go Aunt Grynzard. Shinsha. Go Grandma Grynzard. Here and finish him off. Your time limit is running out if you keep using more power. Ranga. Yes, Master Mother Fusion, you can do it. Dagruel. It seems her battle has come to an end. Leon. What a powerful warrior. Dino. Is it ending already? Obera. It seems so. Ramirez. Wow, trainee. Wow indeed, Lady Ramirez. Beretta. She is very powerful. Rain. Go, Grinzard, finish him off and let us be free. Misery. This battle is now ending, huh? So Fusion has a limit of time to be here. Diablo. Kufuf, the final is coming to an end. Frey. This fight was very interesting. Carrion with the loin mask. Holy crap, what a fight. Roy. She is a monster that we shouldn't even face. Luminous. This fight was so intense. Good thing I made non-aggression pact with them. Gregor. Oh, I see she's ending her time here. That was an interesting display of the power of Alpha's mother. Clayman. Cough cough. Please let me go now. Gregor. No, I already defeated your puppet thing and you, so I think I should enjoy your torment. Also, Alpha, that fox over there is asking for help, can you do something for it? It seems in pain and has some kind of curse. Fox. Help me, help me. Rimuru. I do that after Grinzard diffuses. You don't mind stopping our match for a while, fixing that fox, right, Milam? Emblem. Yeah, I don't mind. Grinzard launches a big wave of frost magic to make heaven-piercing ice wall on her right side and fires it at Guy. Guy used his strongest attack with nuclear magic, combined it with his ultimate skill, Lucifer, Lord of Pride, and shot it at Grinzard. Guy, it seems your time is running out. I will use 100% of my magicals. I will be the winner in this match. Take this Grynzard. A big fire, a dark nuclear attack, we are attacking straight forward at Grinzard. Both attacks went forward, it stopped the ice. However, on Grinzard's left side, she uses her flame of scorch to fire straight at Guy. As Grinzard went over to the side of Guy, attacked it going forward straight at him in the face, and a big explosion was heard. Kaboom! Then Grinzard Icer, who was being backed by Guy, went to him again while still being by the flames. Boom! Guy! Ah! Then Grinzard went forward with a time skip once last time, then used Shoto's two moves, Cold Flame's Pale Blade and Great Glacial Ager from My Hero Academia, and punched Guy in the gut. Grinzard. Frost Flame Pale Blade and Great Glacial Ager. Then she punched him in the purple and white light that came from his stomach, then a big frost and scorch mark was made and exposed around them, and everyone saw a white light and tried to block with their arm in an X. Kaboom! Guy was sent back, and then Grinzard prepared her final attack to end this match with him. She put both her hands cupped, drawn to the user's side, and ki is concentrated into a single point, and added frost and scorch together. Grinzard. This is my final attack. Frost Scorch Big Bang Kamehameha. Tempest family. Ain't no way she did a Kamehameha wave. She put her hand in the air and fired a Frost Scorch Kamehameha wave. This wave had frost lance spikes, and the scorch had fire arrows, and combined together, it was going in as a circle with a blue Kamehameha wave. It was going in Guy's direction when he hit the wall, but it was too late, he didn't have to move out of the way. Guy. Aw shit. Aw Grinzard you son of a bitch. The blast of the frost scorch Big Bang Kamehameha as Guy was consumed by the attack and was pushed back, and the barrier that was protecting the outside broke, and everyone needed to create a shield around themselves. Rimuru, Shizu, Shinsha, and Gregor summoned the angel attendant's staff and tried to get everyone in there, or others made their own shields to protect themselves from the blast. Ramirez, Trainee, Beretta, Luminous and Roy, Frey, Carrion, Dino, and the attendants immediately ran to them to take cover from Grinzard's 100% final attack. There was only one who didn't have a shield, or was it Milam? She wanted to test if this attack could damage her or destroy her invisible barrier. She just made an X with her arms. Then, a big explosion was heard, and the whole world was consumed by a big blue ball of fire, frost, and scorching magic. The place was being destroyed, and the people who had been shielded were having trouble like Dagruel and Leon. Milam was okay, but her invisible barrier was getting destroyed, but only half of it, and she is still standing. Milam and Rimuru, hang on everyone. Dagruel and Leon, we are trying, but our barriers are breaking. Shinsha, how are you doing, Grandpa? Veldora, I am fine, but damn, Grinzard is way too powerful. Everyone, the place is falling apart. When will it end? Everyone was still the ball of light until it finally ended, and the place that was Walpurgis was now in ruin or almost half gone. The floor and walls were no more. Only a few places were still standing, but there were two things they noticed. The floor was made of ice or fire around here. Then they noticed Grinzard and turn around at them. Grinzard, until we meet again, friends. WMMMM poof. Two true dragon sisters pop out of nowhere as Grinzard disappears. She is no longer with us, now it's just Velzard and Velgrind who almost fail but float in the air. Velzard. Whoa, we really overdid it, didn't we? Velgrind. No, I think we did well. Actually, no, it was Grinzard who did this well. Sigh, is he dead? Or is that just wishful thinking? Velzard. I wish, but no. I can still sense him somewhere. Let's see where he went, let's all stop the fighting, let's go see what happened to Guy. Everyone. Right, Rimuru. Gregor, stay here with the fox and don't let Clayman out of your sight. You Shinsha, stay with your grandpa, Veldora, Obera, and Ranga. Gregor. Yes, sir. Shinsha. Okay, Papa. All the demons told their subordinates to stay luminous and join them. While Rimuru went to the fox and tried to fix her. Quote. Help me, help me. Rimuru. I get it. She's suffering under Clayman's control. I understand. I'm coming to save you. Ranga, hold those two down. Don't let them get in my way. Ranga. Right. Rimuru walked forward and had his hand up. Notice. Appraisal indicates that she is under the controlling spell, Demon Dominate. Undo the spell, Rimuru. Yes. The spell on the fox undid itself. The other two beasts went to the fox and transformed back into a little fox. Rimuru grabs the fox. But Ranga was now growing at a fox. Rimuru pets the Ranga to calm him down and tells him to protect the little fox girl. Ranga and the two wolves went to his shadow.